better, but you might say it's different than I want to hear.
Fake news, bro. Fake news.
Captain Allen, shut the fuck up, motherfucker, you!
This is fucked.
Hey,
Tell us that!
when did I ever hurt you? Oh, get it.
I dog in the fucking ass! Fuck
Keep your
you.
calm, mate.
Motherfuck you.
Motherfuck you, I fuck your dog!
Fuck
He's a fucking dog.
Hey, L, you know that
Grab a chopper, take my dog.
these
You
fantasies is
fuck
illegal.
you!
You wanna fuck a skeleton?
It sounds like he's butt sore.
You want to dig up a skeleton, man? And fuck his ass? That's a game.
I've been $100.
Hey,
Obama is
what's wrong
on
with being gay?
this fraud.
Words.
Who cares if it's gay?
Exactly. What is wrong with being gay?
It's not it's not right, and everybody can say it. It's not right.
Wait a second. You know that in ancient Rome,
That's their prerogative.
there were fucking orgies daily with bisexual sex all the way around, and like everyone bisexual and shit. In Rome, it's not it's natural. That's like sex is not natural.
You know what? It is what it is. Like, it doesn't bother me.
Asshole is not natural.
So,
Gay
The
is
thing,
is
the thing that
pure
gets me,
natural.
the thing that gets me with gays, is we let one thing go and then put something
Not
else on.
natural.
Go over,
yes. And it gets,
pushing it on us.
Overrepresentation is
transgender people onto our kids is bullshit. That is going too far.
Okay, isn't the morality always because when you act on your desires, you become like it's all an animal knows how to do. Act on its instincts and desires. For society, I will say that having gay people who only act on the desire to have sex for enjoyment and provide no other, they have no other outcome. They can't have kids. They can't raise a family.
Yeah, right, but trans rights.
So you want to be with a man?
No, I'm saying it's not moral. So it's wrong.
You just said
My dude, there's nothing wrong with
Fuck you, Captain.
guys.
Let's say that it's right.
That's
It's
called
just
the death of
Oh, motherfucker!
Bow down,
Necrophilia.
baby, bow down.
Motherfucker, you are
Bow down.
motherfucker.
Necrophiliac. My mother said.
you know no screaming
Fucking
just Mike.
asshole.
Bow down.
This is screwy. Okay, the thing is muted right now. And to be clear, this live stream is not like some indication of my political views. But my god, this is cancerous.
Bible tell us that it's not our place to judge somebody to begin with, whether they're gay or
Exactly.
You know, guys,
It doesn't
honestly,
matter.
whatever.
It's about no.
Well, for being gay, well, you know, it's not going to bother you. They're going to pay for it. But
Yeah.
if that's how you want to live, let them fucking live that.
They're the one that has. They're the one that has to deal with it itself, and it's not our place to judge them for that.
I honestly, I mean, it's just let them do their. As long as
I'm happy to hear some rational voices.
I would say that you could say the same thing about Christians too, because there's a lot of Christians that will shove it in people's face when they don't want it to be.
Yeah, and the same goes for some, like Muslims or any other religion. But I'm not sure, but have any ever slept at the place of a Muslim? Because if you've not, you probably don't know that if you do, they give you their personal bed and they sleep on the couch. That's their actual religion, not jihadist ISIS bullshit. But their actual religion is kind of peaceful as Christianity was, and it's an actual delight to meet an
I don't think
actual
Christianity's ever
devoted
been
Muslim.
peaceful.
Just like it's a delight to meet a devoted Christian or Jewish person.
Mhm.
In my eyes, at least. I hope someone here has the same
I've met
experience.
a lot of Muslims that are really nice, honestly. I can agree
Calculate
with you there.
Ingenious is me, by the way.
I could say this: the whole game is to divide us,
Mhm.
and if we're divided, we all lose. It doesn't matter if you get divided over your take on whether being gay is right or wrong. I personally don't understand it or get it, but one of my best friends, he's gay. Well, that's a whole different story. But there's
Is
a
he
point of
gay or
division,
is he a
and then if it's
faggot?
that, then it's politics, and if it's not politics, it's gonna
Is
be
he gay or is what?
this or that. And there's an endless of things, but we're gonna get beat. It's a guarantee, and you can throw a dart at something that has 1,000 ways to divide, and every single one of those ways you're gonna lose. There's only one path that's gonna help you win, and that's if you can set united for what's common, for the greater good of
In
everybody.
these states,
What's that?
that's not going to happen. The country's divided.
Yeah, I don't. I kind of feel like it's just too far.
Yeah.
We
I mean,
are
what-
divided.
The point is
I
that
mean,
you're
that's the
united
problem.
on the
The
truth.
problem is that it's gone so far, but division is what's killing us, and pure evil.
It's the
Pure
fucking
evil's
hate
killing us.
that's killing us. No one caused it.
Ask yourself, what's dividing us? Who is dividing us? Right?
It's the media. Come on, you must know that.
No. I'm asking.
It's Russia and China, mate.
Right.
Have any of you seen Yuri Bezmenov's lecture on Russian politics from
Yeah,
the
bloody
1980s? It's fucking amazing, mate. It's exactly
China
what's
owns
happening now, and
80% of the
that's why I'm
news
trying
media, so
to make
How
bridges
does Russian
everywhere.
divided, man?
Because they put money in everything. They just put money in advertisements in like that. It's very easy. And if I have time and don't have to work for money, I could just put like 100 euros in a day, and I could like 5,000 accounts I could use to spread disinformation, and that's what they've been doing worldwide. It's also in the Netherlands. We have a fucking
Wait, I have this person.
biggest party is someone who has been getting money from the Russians through these schemes, but
Yeah, I have no idea.
to each other on how to fix things. Like everything I have heard in the past year or so, or since this group has started, is almost in line in everything I heard in far left is different, and the way to get there can always be debated.
Well, and that's what
At
I
least
tried
that's
to
how
say
it works
earlier.
in the Netherlands.
I tried to tell everybody that earlier. Everybody's trying to get to the same thing. Everybody's just doing it in different ways. It's not. I don't think
and
that too late. I think that there's some people who can save at this point. Have to be able to wake up, but
all the truth.
Exactly, and the only way to get there is through not screaming.
The truth is
done.
be willing to accept the truth. Once people accept the truth in themselves, or for themselves, they can unite it because the truth is.
But the truth is for everything is relevant. Or
what's the truth?
On that someone.
Truth is
It's
Schrodinger's
that
cat.
kind of makes sense on paper, but you're
Truth
also
for
just like,
everything
no.
is like Schrodinger's cat. It can be dead or it can be alive. And
Because evil over time it can't remain in the world by itself. This is why you have slavery in communism, for example, because people sustain itself, so it tries to enslave others to sustain it, and that's where we have oppression and censorship.
The biggest profiteers at this moment in history are the Western countries. The biggest profiteers from slavery at this moment are Western countries like Nike, Apple, and Samsung. They work off Uyghur laborers in China, like imprisonment or shit like that. That's worldwide. We already know that. We know that China is the worst on that. We don't ourselves for that. China is fucked for that. But we can probably, even on the Democrat side, find anyone on the moderate to the most extreme side. You will find people that don't agree with this because it's fucking. Instead of attacking each other on we should attack China this way. No, we should attack China, and how should we attack them? Instead of all giving our own plan and saying, our only plan is the best one. Like, at least that's how American politics is perceived here.
He has good
one
points.
party gives their idea, the other party is against.
Kind of is like that.
And that's
well,
it.
Let's start
there's one
first, because
there's one party.
how are we
they're
going
the
to
right one,
be organized when, as you said before, we're so divided against each other? And so, like
More
Jesus
parties.
said, a house divided against itself cannot stand. And this is what they're
More
doing
parties.
is they're using what they know of what God said against us to turn us against God.
Against
and that's
God.
why they're turning against societally and basically everything. I look through everything that I know about and have read about God and Jesus Christ and what He's explained about reality, and I see that the enemy uses like every single thing of every single point of understanding there against us.
Wait,
so first we have to understand and accept that what He said is real as an insight, so that we can see what the enemy is actually doing against us. It's like Satan tried to use a psalm against
if you have the
Jesus.
self-reflection that your group, or you or the group you belong to, do the same. Like, both sides do exactly the same and only view or see the problems of the other.
Yeah, well, I agree with what you're saying, and that's called being honest in your heart. But that requires self-reflection, not not casting blame on others first.
Yeah, exactly, and that's of course part one. But
That's
for
part
the
of
rest, it's just
maturity.
talking. That's talking with each other. Like the American this is electoral system wasn't designed for two parties. It's based on the Dutch and English systems. Need more parties than two. Two parties
fuck the
always
two-party
brings
system. That's
very
something I
big.
can agree on.
And even your founding fathers didn't want two parties. And that's the problem that you have now. You have two parties.
Well, I mean,
you just as well have.
Tucci?
That's the fucking problem.
We'll
And
hear
then
me
the
Takuchi.
other side of
I don't
that
know what
is
the fuck it is. I'm looking this
you
up.
have two in the Netherlands. Like what is 20 or 14 parties now for the nation. Like it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, let's elaborate on what you just said. So
I looked up something. I have the I mean Tucci. Let me look this up. That's what the fuck? Just like I need to look up who the hell this guy is. There's some sort of
Nuclear reactors.
Doesn't make sense.
Shut the phone off. You
Exactly.
it, so I...
Like,
I can't use my other monitor.
that
What?
shit, dude, with nuclear reactors and with solar panels and all the shit like that.
Been investing in it now. It's too long to. That's why.
we don't even need nuclear.
Also,
we have such technology right now that they don't even tell us. So, I mean, we have like infinite energy already. They just keep that all hidden because they can't control it.
Nearly. Remember, the latest reactor worldwide is from the year 1995 or something. Like, we've been scared of this shit, but there's been 20, 25 years of development in it, and no one is daring.
As far as context, I mean, we've been, I mean, stuff since, like, I mean, black for, we have anti-gravity already. Look at UFOs. They even put them on the news now. 'Cause they're trying to bring it out gradually into the public.
Yeah, and then
It's a feeder.
that went on Joe Rogan.
It's like a Space Force, I think, is a feeder system for what they're really doing. Anyway, one thing, we have all the technology already.
Space, man. Space is the shit. Like a few hundred years ago, we didn't even know America existed till we sailed over there and fucking murdered all the indigenous people and planted our own.
Yeah, we did that. he's right.
Like, why not do that in space? Next shit.
Yeah, I always say this. Why is that not coming together and exploring space? Why is there so much war?
Well, that is starting with things like SpaceX and Amazon trying and shit.
It's the old doctrines of divide and conquer.
Before that can happen, we need a world government, and don't think many of us here would like that.
Actually, no. We don't need world government. We just need to, you know. I mean, it's all the same. If you look at accurate records of history, and you look at what those histories, what happened in history, then you can understand history.
Is that haircuts?
Against
ma'am, sir?
Is to establish this one world government. They're destroying the dollar. They're devaluing. They basically want to get rid of any sort of cash.
Storming the goddamn Capitol.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like
and because of that, buy Bitcoin.
The virus doesn't exist. I mean,
what is wrong
I'm sorry, I've been on tomorrow for 3 or 4 because of Bitcoin. So,
the capital gun's a bad idea.
What they do is they censor, they silence people who are expert in the field and bribe them. Hospitals, they bribe hospitals to check everything up to code. Deaths and all the sickness and everything. Meanwhile, we see this censoring of them actually, like, just killing people in every way that they can, whether putting them on ventilators or giving them vaccines, which is basically poison. That's how supposedly work. They have mercury, toxic, all these toxins in them.
Toxins in the vaccines? My god, no.